the Philippines is a traveler's paradise. But this place in particular really had it all. Welcome to Romblon Romblon. The island's so good, they named it twice. But before we could explore this little gem, we needed to make the journey across from the island next door. Good morning guys, Ryan here. Today we are leaving beautiful Tablas and heading to an island that was the whole reason why we came to Romblon province in the first place, and it's actually where it gets its name from. The ferry port on Tablas was a bumpy 80-kilometre ride from where we were staying. We took a tricycle up to the town of Ajongan, and then we changed onto another bike to take us up to the port. The entire journey took us around 3.5 hours, and it wasn't over yet. 2 tricycle rides later, we've made it to San Augustine, where the boat leaves to go to Romblon Island. At the ferry office, we bought tickets for the boat and joined the crowds heading in the same direction. We found ourselves some seats and we set off for 1 more hour at sea to get to our next island. Luckily, once we were on the other side, we didn't have far to travel at all. I honestly don't think we could have found a hotel closer to the port if we tried. That's the boat we arrived on. This is about 10 steps away. We landed into Romblon town, which has a population of around 40,000 people. It's most well known for being the centre of the marble industry in the Philippines, and it's still the main export of the region. The island is also the capital of Romblon province, which is why the locals call it Romblon Romblon. Towering above the streets is the town's most iconic landmark, which I think is really worth checking out. We've actually arrived at quite a good time. It's only an hour until sunset, and apparently by climbing up these steps you can get an amazing view at a ruined fort that's right in the middle of the town. Fort San Andres is a remnant of the Spanish colonial times in Romblon. At the top of the 200 steps, we were greeted by the friendly caretaker who looks after the upkeep of the place. He told us a little bit about the history before he let us explore for ourselves. We made it to the top. It was quite an easy climb in the end, and we've got the whole place to ourselves. Check out this view. The fort has an incredible vantage point over the bay, and it's a really amazing spot to see the sunset. A great start to what would be an incredible next 24 hours. Good morning. A really cool thing about Romblon Island is that they've just started introducing e-bikes. So it's a really, really good way to get around. It's economical in terms of price, and it's good for the environment as well. You can charge it up in about 2 seconds and it only costs about 35 pesos. There are charging stations all over the island, which makes for an interesting contrast to such a rustic place. We have 1 full day here on Romblon Island, so we're planning to make the best of it. Our first stop is probably the main reason why we even came here, so I'm very excited. This is BonBon Beach, and hopefully we've come at the right time, because at low tide there's an amazing sandbar which I hope is just around this corner. Wow, look at this. So this is BonBon. BonBon in Romblon. It's an amazing sandbar. You can walk right across it to the island on the other side. Just a tip though, make sure you look up the tide times before you come here, because obviously at high tide you can't see the sandbar at all and you definitely can't walk across it. Today it was quite early in the morning below tide, so it also meant we were the first people here. What's the date today? Ah, we missed it. We missed the stone skimming championship. Just down the road, there's supposed to be another really beautiful beach, so we're just gonna head there now. Welcome to Tianbam Beach, which is another beautiful spot. Tianbam Beach has much softer sand and even bluer water than BonBon Beach. We had this whole place to ourselves for about an hour or so, and it's the perfect place for a paradise retreat. So nice and peaceful here. We're literally the only people. Tianbam is a really beautiful beach. Probably one of the nicest beaches we've been to in the whole of the Philippines, so highly recommended. Next stop is San Pedro. Romblon is the ideal place for a road trip, thanks to the looping road that circles around the island. The roads here are so nice to ride on, all around the coast. There's also loads of great places to stop for a break. Yum's Cafe had just opened when we were there, and it's a great spot for some good coffee and amazing fresh tacos, which were really affordable too. The next stop on our agenda was a little hidden retreat away from the road. This is the San Pedro Beach Resort at Tablas Beach. And it's a lovely little hideaway. There was only one family here at the same time, so it was a really nice place to relax. This whole video is just going to be clips of Emma playing with dogs. Just a montage.
You are so cute because you're so playful and you just want me to stroke and play you.
But next, we wanted to check out something a little more adventurous. So we went in search of a proper local secret. So we're now looking for the Kipot River, and we asked some directions from this little shop here, and the lady said just to head up this way. Let's see if we can find it. The Kipot River is known for its miniature canyons and hidden cliff diving spots. And the only way to find them is by following the water inland. We had to walk pretty far before we started to see what we were looking for. The rock formations gradually grew taller on either side of us, and eventually the water got too deep to walk through. So I think we've made it. And now we go straight through here. This tiny little canyon. So cool. It's a miniature canyon. On the other side of the canyon, we found a secret local swimming pool where some of the local kids put on a bit of a show for us. That was such a cool experience. Walking through those little canyons, amazing. And then those kids at the end were just so funny. Emma, your turn. now riding the mountainous section of the kind of looped road that goes around Romblon. And the views around here are so nice. All the green hills. Again, same as Tablas, you can't drive for 10 seconds without someone waving or saying hello. Everyone's so friendly here. And on the journey back, we got to see yet another glorious sunset over the scenery. What a day this has been. There's so much beauty all over this island. It's just such a shame that we chose to only have one day here, because I think this might be my favourite island we've been to in the Philippines. This place brought together all of the elements that I look for when I'm travelling. An island that's accessible but unspoiled, traditional but forward-thinking, and a place that I cannot wait to visit again someday. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time for another Philippines adventure.